Brought to you by Penguin.
The Holiday Bookshop by Lucy Dickens. Read by Uhiara and Melissa Lowe. Chapter 1. Jenny. "Opening night," the reporter declared with gusto, despite the beads of rain still dripping from his forehead. "Are you ready?" I pasted on a grin and stared at him, trying to squeeze out a yes through my teeth. I'm not ready at all for this, I thought. What the hell do I know about owning my own business, about running a bookshop? I felt my eyes widen, causing the reporter's eyes to widen back at me, his pen hovering in the air. Somebody shuffled past me to my left, making their way to the table of free wine, their wet umbrella tickling my leg as they passed. I put the wine out, right? The reporter, having driven more than 30 minutes through the impending storm from the office of the local paper, cleared his throat, blinked, and said, a little slower, "Opening night." She materialised on my right. I felt her hand in mine before I saw her, before I smelled the familiar waft of coconutty body mist she stocked up on from Hollister. Marianne, my best friend, here to save the day. She squeezed my hand and enthused. "We are so ready." The reporter, visibly relieved, turned to face her. "You must be Jenny's business partner. Marianne, is it?" "It is. Thanks for coming all the way over here for our big night, even through that." She gestured to the dark night beyond the shop windows, where late winter rain was beating to be let inside, and a thunderstorm was brewing over the ocean that watched over our small coastal town in North Cornwall. It was incredible, really, that so many people had shown up to our opening night, albeit mostly family, friends and locals who'd been bombarded with the irresistible promise of free bubbly and a one-night-only discount of 20% off book purchases. Even weather like this couldn't stop people from enjoying freebies and discounts. I refocused on the reporter, whose forehead was drying under Marianne's warm gaze as she regaled him with tales of how we'd grown up together here in Bayside, and had been as close as sisters all the way through school. She told him how after I'd finished university and she had finished travelling the world as part of the entertainment crew on a cruise ship, we had moved back to our hometown with big dreams of opening a business and doing it together. I was so glad she was here with me. Marianne thrived in situations like this, while I always lost my train of thought 3 words in and had a tendency to apologise for my successes. I sent her thank you vibes through our palms. "And here it is," the reporter commented, glancing around our small, brand-new bookshop. "The Book Nook on the beach." "Best bookshop you'll ever visit, Mike," Marianne declared, though I was pretty sure that he'd said his name was Steve. Steve, or Mike, zoned in on me again and asked, "Are you worried about the 2 of you working at such close quarters?" Marianne gave my hand a squeeze again, a little harder this time, and I glanced at her reassuring face before I spoke. "No, not at all. We've spent so much of our lives together. We live together now in a tiny flat across town, and we never argue. We've always been a good team, I think. We're going to be just fine." She threw me one of her biggest grins and added, "I second that. Besides, Jenny is the best business partner a girl could ask for. She's so organised, so on the ball, and she always seems to find a way to make my crazy ideas work. Such as this place," I joked. The Book Nook was both our idea, Marianne faced Steve / Mike again, adding, "I knew I wanted to be my own boss and start my own business, but a bookshop was this one's big dream." She gave me a conspiratorial wink. "It was Marianne's idea to go into business together," I added. "But yep, I've always kind of wanted to run a bookshop. I used to read non-stop growing up, and through uni I worked..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?